Okay, here I am. So I did a few things. Interesting. Oh, there's probably going to be a reward appearing here, isn't there? Unless this floating rock means something. I did a few things. I went back to do the Deathly Hollows and the Neon Valhalla Mineshaft Maze dungeon. Because I skipped past those when I was recording last time because I wanted to move on. And I picked up some equipment. I don't think I have any of it equipped. I might. I picked up some equipment. You can see, in case you're interested in that sort of thing, this is what I have right now. I believe I also gained a few levels. I'm now level 35 across the board since you now gain experience in dungeons. What else was there? There was one, I did not see any treasure chests in Lorraine's dungeon that looked like they could have been the mimics that did the throwback battles, but I did see one in the Mineshaft Maze, and I will be going back for that in a minute. Before I forget, let me turn these off. Can I turn this off entirely? I can. Let me turn those off because I want to do this vending machine fight from like an even playing field. I am ambushed by a swarm of eyeballs in the middle of the night. That's a good question, but first I'm going to scan you and retreat to do some strategy. Guoye. Alright, that sounds like one of the minor Slytherin characters from the early Harry Potter stories. During the darkest nights, it's making a big deal about dark here, both in this Pokédex entry and in the resistances screen and in the background. So I'm guessing you're going to be attacking with dark, so I'm going to bone up on dark resistance. Give me a moment. I have decided to flee. Once again, an astute observation. Okay, so since I have Natalie, Lance, and Nologs out front, I've focused on them. Natalie's going to be absorbing a ridiculous amount of health from dark attacks.
Hey.
Should she get hit by one, and I hope that works out. Nologs, I decided to try the all-out evade strategy with Nologs this time around. His evasion is easily twice as high as everybody else's, 3 times as high in some cases. And I hope that means that even though I didn't give him that much resistance, he'll be taking hits so infrequently that he'll manage. If that doesn't work out, well, better know now than in the final boss or something, I guess. I think everybody except Nologs has at least some dark resistance. Matt, I don't know how useful the Holy Absorption is going to be. Let me save the game real quick. I don't know how useful the Holy Absorption is going to be, but we'll see. Alright, you, I've returned. I am ambushed by a storm of whatever you said because I wasn't all that interested in what you had to say. You're also weak to rock. Someone has a rock weapon. Lance has a rock weapon. I believe Nologs has a fire weapon still. That wasn't intentional. Alright, well now Nologs has 80% dark resistance in exchange for 10% lower evade. I think that's a decent trade-off. Right, you saw nothing. Let's see, you're very weak to Holy, are you not? You are. And Lance, as it happens, I taught him Purging Flame. Giving Lance a Holy attack sounds hilarious when you consider basically everything that he stands for, but there we have it. He now has at least one more coverage move than before. And also, obviously, Hyper Beam is a rock-type move because it just adopts the power of his weapon. Also, Armor Crush, should I need it. The shooting moves, the regular shooting moves, they exist, but I don't foresee them being all that useful. We shall see. Natalie, I'm going to have Natalie set up on Lance, I think. At least for now. I want to see what Lance can do. The best defense is whatever he said, yeah. Do I want to charge my Limit Break? I can go and use Ion Cannon. Oh, and that's another thing. I think I taught a few people some new Limit Breaks. Ion Cannon is that'll charge my Harper Beam, which I would like on the next turn. We'll see how this goes. I don't believe it's going to do that much damage on its own. These guys had high defense, didn't they? They only have about 500,000 HP. Okay, that was decent. Your defenses are pretty run-of-the-mill. Nothing special. Which makes me think they're going to... Which makes me think they're going to whip out something really scary at low health. Let's see... I can use Hyper Beam on this turn, exactly. By giving Lance haste. Alright. Okay. You're all staggered. Let's see what you have to do. I cringe as the eyeball beast stares straight into my soul, and indeed, I did resist a lot of that. It didn't absorb anything on Natalie, but, perhaps that attack's only, partially dark, or perhaps it's another type that everyone resists or something. Okay. Snowcats. I don't remember if I taught No Legs this one earlier, but that's in case I want to inflict chill. This is in case I want to inflict... I was gonna say wet, because it's a water type, but I guess siphon. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but... Since I have the, I had the ability points to spare, I figured I might as well. Let's see. You're weakened. You have the most HP. You're level 35, level 33. You're slightly stronger than the other two, so I'm going to try and wear the others down first. Alright, 86,000 damage. Lance. I actually don't know if there's anything else I really want to do with you besides Hyper Beam and Holy Thing. Alright, so there's enough energy stored in that thing to power a small city for a day. Lance could be in trouble, but fortunately Auto Revive will allow me to keep all my buffs if I die, which I do not. Which I like. I realize I can summon this at least once. I might want to save the summon points for these two. The luck-based ones. I have a... I guess I'll use Sushi Cat. I have quite a lot of summon points at this point, which is nice, but I think I'm not quite at the point where I can just spam Viking Monoliths. Alright, Lance, let's do Hyper Beam again, see what you can do. Alright, an even 50,000 to mostly everything. I could, can I heal? Oh, Natalie doesn't have a healing move? That's weird. Thought she did. I can make you tired. Alright, well, I'm going to count on No Legs Evade to save him. Okay, that... I believe that missed twice and hit once. Again, missing. And it's a good thing I decided to go with the dark defense. Defense against dark type moves, because No Legs would have died there had he not had that, which is nice. It's not nice that he would have died, but it's nice that he has that. Okay. We're going to be doing a little more damage. Did I use Purging Flame earlier? I don't have anything I want to dispel. You know what? Maybe I will just shoot you a bunch of times and see how much I can do with that. It's a physical attack and not a special one. We worked it down pretty decently, I'd say. I already have Auto Revive status. That's not really going to... I really would like No Legs to heal. I don't know. He's at such low health, and Auto Revive gives me so little HP back. Well, not so little HP back, but there are 3 of them. I don't know if... I might die anyway if I get hit a bunch of times and revive. So I'm going to bring in Matt. Matt has some dark resistance, right? Matt has some dark resistance. Okay. You can go and, Alright, if you unload a legend on the weakest Guoye... Okay, I was hoping to take you down, but clearly that was not the case. Lance was disabled. It's annoying. Okay, that's basically what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a holy sword or a light sword or whatever it's called or something that would take it down, but no matter. Natalie, I expected you to be closer to a 7th heaven by now. Lance has power metal, which is in cooldown because of the disable. Awesome. Alright, it might be... That might be a good excuse for you to take a breather, Lance. Does Anna have any, Alright, Anna does have dark resistance, to a degree. Does she have any good healing moves? Do I have any good healing summons? That's another question. I don't believe I do. I don't believe I have any healing summons right now. My summons are already either hyper offense or status focused. Alright, well, heal more is a healing move. That qualifies. Nothing like a good old-fashioned healing move to get you out of trouble. I'm going to use going to use that on myself. Oh, and also, while Lance and No Legs are in backup, they will automatically regenerate, assuming that you don't have any fancy... Buff my attack. Any fancy hit allies and backup moves, like some things do? Alright. Oh, you know what? I gained SP by taking the one down. I could have afforded a summon. Alright, well, too late for that. You're punching me, but you're not doing all that much damage. Matt has haste. I feel like I should be able to take this guy down on this turn. Okay, I can focus on catching you now, or at least attempt to. That's neat. I thought I switched this out earlier, but I guess I didn't. I decided to play dress up. They all like telling me that. As if I don't know. Make it stop! Okay, is this where the scary stuff starts happening? Oh no, please don't. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, please don't counterattack like that. I, in retrospect, raising your magic attack was not the smartest thing I could have done. Because I won't be attacking you anymore very much at all. Let's see. I could keep spamming heal more. So I use the No Legs doll. I'm going to use the good luck summon as well, and then I'll try and catch you. I think. Lance isn't taking what too well again? No, stop. Okay, good. Actually, perfect. In fact, Anna has the mini drone. There are a few other pieces of equipment that you can use to increase your chances of catching stuff. I don't have them all on. Okay, I might need a bigger box. I might indeed. Or I might need to lower your evade a little bit more. How are you? What's your opinion on having your evade lowered? You have a 60% resistance to it. Fancy, alright. That wasn't too bad at all. I have got myself a Guoye. And I will be getting about halfway to the next level from where I am right now. The stupid video game was trying to use psychological tricks on me. Yeah, but that was quite rare in the older games. These days it's a lot worse. A modern game would guilt you into buying microtransactions. Maybe I can erase my sins with money. Alright. More research needed, I'm sure. What was that? Was that food items? That is a star fragment to flare. Which will, replace weapon status effect with dry and some dark matter. Okay. That's it for here. I still want to know how you get to this. Is there a hidden passage, or is there a, like, a rock I can smash or something somewhere? Okay, where am I? That's a treasure chest, which gives me snow, which I have plenty of. I feel like the way I get into... I'm looking for things I can interact with. I feel like the way I get into here should be within this room I am right now, and something I can do right now. I don't see any prompts popping up. No? Alright, maybe not then. Is there anything else in here? Maybe? Perhaps that I haven't discovered yet? Doesn't look like it. Alright, well, that's a mystery that'll have to wait. If anyone in the comments has any insights, I will be curious to see what you have to say. That's a piece of popcorn. How many pieces of popcorn do I have? I now have 6 pieces of popcorn. I can go back to that guy who wanted popcorn. This isn't exactly noteworthy or anything, but... Oh, you need 8 pieces of popcorn. I was going to say, just because I'm here right now, I might as well turn it in. I saw a glowing thing on the box here. You can't hide from me. Alright, so I mentioned that this was here. Here I am in the Mineshaft Maze once again, by the site of the Neon Valkyrie. Okay, I have apparently not only seen one of these, but caught one of these. I don't know how noteworthy that's going to be. You are not a fan of ice. What? Since when are these this non-threatening? That almost feels like a waste. Okay, I guess if you haven't seen one of those up to this point in the game, it's there. Do you have anything to say? No. Alright, that was an epic thing to witness. Somewhat, funnily enough, and I'm just going to do the thing where I guess I'll save over this one. Keep that as a backup. Let's see, here we are by the entrance again. Funnily enough, I did not have any trouble at all when I fought the Neon Valkyrie this time. That could be partially due to the fact that, here's a slime cat. That could be partially due to the fact that I came back here later and I had better equipment than I did when I did it in the Let's Play last year. Let's see, I want to go this way. It could also be due to the fact that, for example, turns out I don't want to go that way. I had some of the cheats on, which in fact I'm going to turn back on right now. No, not auto scan. That's the one I'm going to be leaving off. But I just didn't feel threatened. Even with the less foe HP and the more counterattacks and whatever, I just didn't feel threatened. I paid a lot more attention to things such as penguins and Jin from Golden Sun. I paid a lot more attention to things such as resistances. You're the Spoony Bard. You have a harp and everything. I don't see it. Where's your harp? I don't see your harp. What was I saying? Yeah, the Neon Valkyrie tends to like chest grabber. That's a bit of an achievement right there. The Neon Valkyrie likes to use certain types of attacks, which you can generally count on it using. Namely stuff like alright, that's another chest. Namely stuff like, I just cannot keep a train of thought going today, can I? Electric and ground and bomb, if I recall, is what the Neon Valkyrie like to use a lot. No legs, still mowing them down. And also those annoying bomb friends that the another Jin. The annoying bomb friends that the Neon Valkyrie Valhalla likes to summon. They don't attack you for really 2 turns and then they just explode. And it also turns out the bombs that they summon aren't entirely hard to kill. They're weak to a lot of the same things that the Neon Valkyrie is. So you'll probably have the advantageous weapons already equipped, and they don't have as much HP as you would expect something called Nuclear Bomb to have. All right, that's a Pac-Man ghost. You lost your face in a blizzard. It just kind of froze off. All right, well I hope you find it. That's another quaking chest down there. All right. Let me see. I'm pretty sure this used to be a chest. Okay, ABF4. I'm pretty sure this used to be a chest of some sort in the base game, and I guess its contents got moved somewhere else or something like that. Let me see. Fire and ice, if I recall, was your theme, as you can infer from their colors. You are extremely weak to fire. And this one would be extremely weak to ice. That's dry. That's not really what I want to be using right now. I'll hit it with a neutral hit or something on the next go around. Ow! Don't set me on fire. Thunder sounds like a nice neutral hit. Oh, you know what? Oh, I was gonna say the what would make you take extra damage from that, but it all worked out. All right, let me see if I can drop a box on you. That is bad luck. Thank you. Naming them all the same thing is nice because it means I don't have to put in the effort of coming up with a better name. I did not realize how low an HP Matt was. Alright, well, that's, you still have bad luck. I can drop a box on your head, too. You're probably not the highest catch rate thing in the game. I say that and you shake once. And now it's just a matter of, taking you out. Your next hit's gonna be a critical. Oh, a double critical. Those are always fun. I saw somewhere, I believe there's an achievement in the game that's, that goes along the lines of, score a triple critical hit or something like that. Which I don't believe I've done. But it's something you can do, apparently, which is kind of exciting. You're also weak to Holy, right? You're weak to Holy, you're weak to Dark. Okay. Again, with the duality of God, Cat, and such. Holy. Is there anything else you guys are weak to? You don't like... Okay, it's just those two, and it is just those two. Good to know. I could try and hit them all, but I really want to get rid of at least one. Since I'm not guaranteed to do that if I use Blessed Barrage on everyone. Alright. Oh no, she's Berserk. Nolix has a Purify type move, doesn't she? I think Nolix has a Purify type move. It appears that he does not. In that case, I have Garlic. All is well in the world. Okay. Hopefully... Ow. Furball, huh? Hopefully now that, now that the one friend is down, this should kind of be all downhill from here. And by that, I mean it should be getting easier, not it should be getting worse. Because I've realized that, that expression can mean two different things depending on the context. Alright, Lance, you're much better at Dark-type moves than Holy-type moves, right? No, not necessarily. Oh, you're super buffed. Alright, that's, Anna actually doesn't have anything she can do darker fire-wise, huh? Alright, well, first order of business is going to be, one, going over to Lance and hitting this thing with Armor Crush. That's a nice dispel. Is that a middle finger? No, that was a pointer finger. I was gonna say. If that was the middle finger, I would have expected to see, perhaps a warning on the Steam store page about it or something, but no, it's just a pointer finger. Alright. Excellent. I think I'm going to end it off here. So that is that 7 popcorn? That is 7 popcorn. There's one more piece of popcorn somewhere. I'm going to end it off here. So. Nice. I used Genesis, gave myself auto life, killed the dolls in one hit, which also killed me in one hit, and the auto life revived me. That's one way to get around that little hurdle. My name is Dragonite. This has been Epic Battle Fantasy V, the update. I hope you all enjoyed that. If you want to see my little adventures with the Neon Valkyrie in the Mineshaft Maze, I'll put that in the end slate or something. Otherwise, I will see you all later.